Hello, welcome to episode 324 of the Epic Film Challenge, A Fantastic Fear of Everything, starring Simon Pegg as a writer who accidentally published a children's novel, or children's book. I'm not sure if he accidentally published it. I actually can't quite remember what that deal was with that. But there's a bit in the film where it's like, I didn't mean to be a children's writer, you know. And I don't know if he'd even published anything at that point. Anyway, he's a writer and he's paranoid, and he's mainly got a fear of being murdered. And he just spends nights in his flat just like utterly terrified of anything, just like a draft from the window, and he's always got his massive butcher's knife with him. And then he gets a phone call from his agent. He's got this really important meeting about his writing that he's got to go to, and then he realises he hasn't got any clothes to wear, so he's like rooting through his flat, and then people are knocking on his door, and then the window is kind of, the draft is coming in, he's getting annoyed with it, so he glues the window shut. And he's still holding on to his butcher's knife in case anyone comes to murder him. And then he's only got like two pairs of or two really dirty socks. So and the washing machine's broke or something like that. And he washes his clothes in the sink, and then he puts them in the oven, and then the oven burns his clothes and stuff. And then he realizes, because he glued the window shut earlier, his hand, the butcher knife is glued to his hand. So then he has to go to the laundrette. And he's walking down the street with his hand in his pocket of his massive jacket with a knife in there, and it's just weird. It's a mental film, really abstract kind of stuff at times. Like there's a scene where he's talking to his, I don't know if it's his psychiatrist or something, on the phone, and then he kind of just transported to his house, and they're going through his memories and stuff. It's really weird, but there's some really funny stuff in it. I actually laughed quite a lot. And there's just a really inspired scene at the end involving Final Countdown, the song, which I was just cracking up at. And it's all about his childhood fear of this laundrette, which is slowly revealed throughout the film. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's a weird film. I think the pacing's not great. I think it's not. I don't know. I don't think it would keep the interest of the regular moviegoer. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really funny. I thought Simon Pegg was great in it, and I enjoyed the weirdness of it. And there were some good actors in there, the supporting actors. Is really all about him, really. And all the stuff in the laundrette was great as well. The story about that I thought was really good, and it all linked together at the end, and I thought it was a really great film. I would give it an 8 out of 10, and I don't think anyone anywhere would give it an 8 out of 10. I don't think many people like this film, but I really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.